Alright guys, let's talk for a second. These are the videos I don't rush, because moments like this don't show up often. Everyone who's been around crypto long enough knows exactly what I mean. Most projects are noise, some are straight up garbage with fancy words. But every once in a while, something clicks, and when it does, it usually means you're early. That's the feeling that made me stop scrolling and actually dig into this one. None of this is financial advice, but let's dive in. So, flashback, we've seen this movie before. Doge was a joke, Shiba was dismissed, and Pepe was laughed off. Every cycle followed the same rhythm. First, nobody cared. Then a small group starts paying attention, and then people realize too late that the door's already closing. By the time confidence shows up, the price has already moved. This project is sitting right in that uncomfortable phase where belief hasn't caught up yet. Now, why does this stand out? Well, what grabbed me here wasn't hype, it was how simple and intentional everything is. There's no fake roadmaps trying to impress investors, no overbuilt utility nobody uses, and no identity crisis. This is a meme project that understands how meme projects actually win. Momentum matters, narrative matters, and timing matters. The community belief matters more than anything else, and that is the engine. Now, let's go to utility, and to do this, we're on their white paper. Let's not pretend this is reinventing the wheel. The structure is clean and designed to move fast. Clear presale stages, straightforward pricing. So here we can see the utility. It says there's thermal disposal protocol, which is quarterly burns. So at stages 6, 12, 18, and 23 of the presale, instead of small continuous burns, all unsold tokens from each segment of the presale are pulled and burned during these mission milestones. This is huge for basically getting rid of the supply and making sure that demand is higher than that selling pressure. As well as that, there is the Ape Yield Station. So this is basically going to be the stability core, as we can see here, where holders can basically stake and earn a 63% APY, inspired directly by Mars's average temperature, which is minus 63 degrees Celsius. Now, Apemars is definitely something that does ring a bell for me because the branding is fantastic. There is clear pre-sale stages, straightforward pricing, and a simple progression from entry to listing. The biggest meme winners didn't overcomplicate things. They captured attention at the right moment. This follows that exact same logic. Now let's talk tokenomics and stage logic. This is where it gets interesting, because right now, Apemars is in stage 4. The current price is 0.00003, and the planned listing price is 0.005. So that is a massive increase from the price you could get it at now. So from this stage to listing, that's roughly an 18,200% upside. And that's not a prediction, that's literally just the price gap between now and the launch listing price. And once a stage ends, that price is gone for good. There's no reset button. Waiting doesn't reduce risk, it just raises your entry. So this is the part where most people mess up, the early entry psychology. If something feels obvious, it's already priced in. If it feels comfortable, you probably missed the asymmetry. Right now, this still feels uncertain to most people. They're watching, they're waiting, they're telling themselves they'll check back later. That hesitation is exactly where early positioning exists. Now, I'm not saying that this is going to turn into a Doge or a Shiba, but what I am saying is what those projects looked like before belief showed up is essentially the same as this right now. Back then, confirmation only came after prices multiplied. The people who waited for proof paid more. The people who acted early got the leverage from the gains. And that's why I'm choosing leverage this time. Now, the liquidity and forward path here is pretty clean when it comes to the rollouts. The pre-sale leads into liquidity, liquidity leads into listing, and listing brings attention. No strange mechanics, no confusion about what comes next. Those moments are where volume and speculation collide, and early holders are already positioned before it happens. Timing isn't flexible. Stages move forward whether you're ready or not. And my personal take here, where, yeah, this is no hard sell, this isn't financial advice, and I'm not telling everyone to rush, but if you understand how meme cycles work, and you look at asymmetric setups, and if you've ever said, I should have paid attention to that earlier, then this is worth a serious look, and to look now rather than later. Of course, always do your own research, just don't ignore momentum when it's forming. Now, as we close out, there is one more thing that matters here. Apemars is offering that 63% staking APY. That changes the entire holding mindset. You're not just waiting, you're accumulating while the project develops. From stage 4 to the plan listing price, the raw upside is that 18,200%. And with staking factored in, that actually climbs to roughly around 29,700. That is not fantasy math. That's the advantage of early positioning plus time. And honestly, this is the kind of setup that I watch closely. I haven't felt this alignment since the days when Doge was laughed at, Shiba was ignored, and Pepe was brushed aside. This feels like that quiet window again, the part most people overlook, right before it gets loud. Now, none of this is financial advice. Of course, always do your own research, but I will leave the links below if you want to check it out. That is going to be it from me. Have a fantastic day. I will see you in the next one.